A young woman named Kristen French was out enjoying a nice stroll through the snow with her boyfriend. Suddenly, while waiting at a bus stop, she turned toward her boyfriend and vanished. Poof! She simply disappeared. Searchers looked everywhere, digging through tons of snow and even searching nearby homes, but no trace of Kristen was found. Days turned into weeks, with still no answers. What happened to Kristen? Did she melt into the snowdrifts? Was she kidnapped? Or did she step through a portal to another dimension? Well, we may never know for sure. But one thing's certain, this case remains one of Canada's most perplexing missing persons mysteries. As we try to solve the puzzle of a disappearance, we're reminded of how precious time is, and how important it is to cherish every moment with our loved ones. Maybe Kristen is out there somewhere living her best life. Who knows? But until we find her, the mystery will continue to baffle and intrigue us. In the vast expanse of our universe, there are countless celestial bodies twinkling, just waiting to be explored. But sometimes the things we spot in the sky leave us scratching our head. Take, for instance, the strange tale of an alleged UFO sighting in Michigan. It was an ordinary day until suddenly a local resident saw a peculiar formation of lights descending from the sky. They were flying in a V shape, which raised some eyebrows, as that's a tactic commonly used by geese in their migration. But wait, there's more. One witness even claimed to hear the sound of trumpets echoing through the air. Could it be a heavenly choir guiding these celestial visitors? Or maybe they were just drunk geese wearing angel wings. It's hard to say. However, what makes this sighting truly intriguing is the fact that the local sheriff's department received multiple calls from concerned citizens who also witnessed this unusual spectacle. Although the mysterious lights remain unidentified, one thing's for sure, they've left a lasting impression on those who saw them. Possessed doll. When it comes to dolls, we all have our preferences. Some like their porcelain faces, while others prefer the cuddly teddy bear kind. But what about a doll that's possessed by the devil? That's right, meet Annabelle, the doll from hell. Or maybe not from hell, but definitely from some creepy place. According to those who believe, Annabelle isn't your average doll. She's a vessel for evil spirits that whisper sweet nothings like, "Let's kill everyone in this room." Talk about a party pooper. But it gets worse. People have reported experiencing strange phenomena around Annabelle, like shaking and moving on her own, even interacting with others in ways that defy the laws of doll physics. Some say she's a gateway to the demonic realm, while others claim she's just a figment of overactive imaginations. Whether she's a malevolent spirit or a harmless toy, one thing's for sure. Annabelle is one doll you wouldn't want to invite over for tea. If you ever find yourself facing a possessed doll, run. Don't look back. Tea. Monkey. Speaking of creepy dolls, have you heard of the monkey that cursed its owner to a life of misery? Well, here is the bizarre tale of one unlucky fella who stumbled upon a vintage toy that was anything but childish play. According to legend, this monkey doll was cursed by a witch who was trying to exact revenge on the toy company for using her likeness without permission. And boy, did she make them pay. The curse brought bad luck to anyone who came in contact with the doll, causing them to suffer horrible accidents and personal tragedies. Talk about a jinx. But here's where things get even weirder. It's said that the curse was transferred to whoever owned the monkey doll, meaning that they were doomed to suffer the same fate as its previous owners. Yikes. So if you're thinking about adding a vintage doll to your collection, maybe skip the monkey. You never know what kind of curses it might be hiding. Ghostly encounters. We've all had our share of weird encounters with strangers. But what about the stranger who's not of this world? Yep, we're talking about ghosts. You might have brushed shoulders with one without even realizing it. Think about that last time you visited an old house or wandered through a historic cemetery. Did you feel a sudden chill down your spine? Or maybe you heard the echo of footsteps or voices from beyond the grave. Ghosts are everywhere, my friends, and sometimes they just want to say hi. So if you ever find yourself in the presence of a ghost, don't be afraid to say hello. Just kidding. Remember that old saying, don't speak to strangers? Well, it turns out that goes for ghosts too. Unsolved mysteries. From cursed dolls to ghostly encounters, there are plenty of creepy mysteries that keep us up at night. But sometimes the creepiest mysteries are the ones closest to home. Take, for instance, the time a certain individual received a mysterious package in the mail. They opened it up and found a creepy doll staring back at them with its blank eyes. But that wasn't the only thing inside. The doll was accompanied by a note that read, "I see you." Talk about a chilling message, but the creepiness doesn't end there. The person who received the package had no idea who sent it or why, and that's when the nightmares began. Every night they would hear footsteps in their house and feel a cold presence by their bed. Was it the doll? Was it a ghost? Or was it all in their head? Well, we may never know for sure, but one thing's for sure. It's enough to give anyone the willies. As we come to the end of our journey through these unsolved mysteries, we're left with more questions than answers. But that's the fun of it, isn't it? The unknown keeps us guessing and adds a little spice to life. So keep your eyes peeled and your minds open. You never know what creepy crawlies or ghostly apparitions you might encounter next. And hey, if you find yourself face to face with a demon, don't forget to say hi. Who knows? Maybe it'll become your new best friend. Now, it's time to hear from you. Have you ever had a strange encounter that you can't explain? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more creepy encounters. Until next time, stay safe and keep your wits about you. You never know what mysteries might be lurking around the corner.